I want to point out that there is the religious right, not everyone on the religious right, but pretty much 99.9% of them are at war with gay people. And it is a war like they're so unashamed to be at war. The guy I hate the most, more than Pat Robertson, is this Franklin Graham. Now, you remember the Reverend Billy Graham? Well, he got so fucking old, but I guess he had a son who he's grooming to take over that lucrative cash cow of a business of theirs, which I don't even fully understand that whole business. But those guys got real rich off religion. Now there's a Franklin Graham, and he parades around. I don't even know what he's done to parade around, except be the son of Billy Graham. But he's right in there with the gay bashing shit. It just makes these fuckers who are born into a good situation feel real good to fuck with people who are perhaps born into a shittier situation. I can't stand when these fucks pick on gay people. It's such an easy target, you motherfuckers. Listen to this asshole talking his religious bullshit.
Gays and lesbians cannot have children.
What an observant man. Gays and lesbians cannot have children. How did he put that together?
Is that all he's got?
Yeah, I mean, that's all anybody's got in religion.
Biologically, it's impossible.
Right. And he says it with such authority.
It's like nobody knew.
You're Billy Graham's son, asshole. That's it. You almost wish
it's biologically impossible, Howard.
Yeah, I mean, like it was such like a science teacher. He figured it all out. But listen to the rest of this idiotic statement.
Gays and lesbians cannot have children. Biologically, it's impossible.
Right. They can adopt, but...
Yeah, they can recruit.
Recruit?
Yeah, sure.
What's the difference between recruit and adopt, do you think?
Well, I think you can adopt a child into a marriage, but you can also recruit children into your cause. And so I believe in protecting children, okay, from exploitation, all exploitations.
Recruitment.
Boy, his head almost spun around there when he asked him what was the difference between recruit and adopt.
Yeah, I mean, well, you know...
He wasn't expecting that.
He states the obvious. I want to say something. You know, men do not have vaginas. Oh, really? You know, like that's literally what he's proud of himself for saying. And recruit. I mean, who is this guy? How did he get to inherit?
Who's Billy? His father.
Right. But all right, I tolerate him. but who's Franklin Graham?
So that's all that is about. I think I agreed with Putin. I think protecting his nation's children, I think, was probably a pretty smart thing to do.
Yeah, the gays have disappeared.
I supported Putin in his decision to protect his nation's children, and I think our Congress needs to do more.
Protect them from what? Oh, you asshole. What a filthy asshole, really. I mean, just the opposite of whatever Jesus was about. I mean, who follows this guy, the son of Billy Graham? I mean, who follows Billy Graham? He used to fill stadiums with his message of hope. Listen to this message. Where is the outrage from the heterosexual community, from my fellow heterosexuals? Where is the outrage with this kind of hate? Where is it? Why is this guy allowed to say this shit? He should be, in the same way we shame, I don't know. Well, we don't shame anyone anymore, I guess. Anything goes. So full of himself. Like he's the old man, you know. Two white people cannot give birth to an Asian. You know that. What is that, Minister Stern? I've realized that two white people cannot create an Asian. What else have you realized?
It's biologically impossible.
It's biologically impossible. What else have you realized? I've also realized that two men can't have a baby. Biologically, they can't. Well, it's like he would take this guy and make him homeless because he's such an idiot. But people must give him money. How does Franklin Graham make money? He goes on tour, I guess, and people listen to this kind of idiotic talk.
Protecting our nation's children.
He supports Putin. Go live with Putin in Russia and see how much he tolerates your religion, you fucking moron. And your bullshit snake oil that you sell.
Protecting children. I mean, he's not protecting anyone.
Protecting children. Putin isn't interested in protecting children. If you wanted to protect children, you give them freedom. You support President Putin. What a fucking moron you are.
He'd like to live in a dictatorship
Right.
if they ban gays.
Right.
That's what he's saying,
Yeah.
dummy.
Big dummy.
Congress, our president, and others are
He wants to sound like the old man. You know, I guess the old man had some sort of homespun wisdom or something. I don't know much about Billy Graham. But, you know, he's
No, just a way of delivering a line
Right.
that people went, woo!
yeah, and this guy doesn't have any of the flair of his old man. So it's just
Right.
a bunch of idiotic statements all strung together.
are going forward with an agenda. A gay and lesbian agenda, and many in
Good.
the Congress are following them.
Good.
And what does that agenda entail, in your opinion?
Well, just look at where we are today. With at every turn, the gay and lesbian agenda is being pushed by this administration. And
How so?
Marriage, for example?
Sure, of course it is.
Okay.
Of course it is.
Okay.
But anyhow, that's enough on this issue.
He's done with it. He's spun enough moronic statements for the day. He'll talk about some other hocus pocus that'll blame on religion. The Bible gave him this authority to tell you that gay people shouldn't be married. Gives a
Well,
fuck.
listen to him talk. It's like he has not been touched by time.
Yeah, no.
His father spoke like that.
Yeah, and really what you got here is a case of like him being the clone of Daddy.
Right, he's imitating his father.
Exactly. But, you know, these guys with the religion, you know, Pat Robertson's another one who's just made a fortune off of, you know, creating these dumb statements in the name of religion, and people seem to buy into it. I mean, what can I tell you? Here's Pat Robertson with his war on gays.
I think you got to remember from the Bible, you look carefully at the Bible, what would have happened in Jesus' time if two men decided they wanted to cohabit together? They would have been stoned to death. So Jesus would not have baked them a wedding cake, nor would he have made them a bed to sleep in.
He knows what Jesus would have done.
Because
They also
wouldn't
stoned women.
have been there. But we don't have that in this country here, so that's the way it is.
Shucks.
But now those who were practicing that activity have turned and become the oppressors of those who
Gays are the oppressors.
hold to deeply held religious points of view.
It's like when white people were screaming that black people are now the oppressors.
The tables have turned, and I think it's just the way it is. But why? What is it about?
Yeah, when are we going to get stoning back in this country? You know, it's so
we
unfortunate.
don't have that in this country today.
Shouldn't we be able to just throw rocks at gays until they die? I mean, that's what he's saying.
He doesn't consider that progress.
Yeah. We don't have that, unfortunately. What is he saying?
Gays, what is it about abortion? Have you ever thought why they're on the forefront right now? Well, number one, both of them deny the reproduction of human species. An abortion destroys the product of conception, kills the baby in the womb. Homosexuality is no chance of conception, and it is a meaningless exercise because it doesn't go anywhere. The Bible intends males and females to live together in a particular union called marriage and to bring forth children. But
By the way, where are these TV stations that run this shit? I mean, why are they
Well,
not?
they'll just take the money.
Yeah, like, why are we not pointing out the people, the broadcasters who put this crap on the air, this message of, gee, it's kind of, you know, in Jesus' day, they would have stoned these people. And who was putting this shit out? That's what I want to know. The 700 Club airs on ABC Disney.
And ABC Family, yeah.
ABC Family.
Yeah.
Why is that? Why does
Family?
ABC feel comfortable broadcasting that bullshit?
Oh, they'll always put a disclaimer. This is not our view.
Why would they put that on the air?
John's coming in to explain. There's actually
ABC Family. So
It's an
is
explanation.
that where young kids watch this shit about, like, you know, so they can learn from Pat Robertson to fucking not tolerate anybody's differences? What is that?
ABC Family.
What is that?
ABC bought the Family Channel, which was
Right.
called something else, and Pat Robertson owned that channel.
So how do we get him off of there?
I guess it was part of the deal.
Part of the
Exactly.
deal to keep him on?
I think so.
He owned that channel. Can you imagine there's enough morons in this country who gave him money so that he owns a channel? What a
And
power.
he still begs for money every day.
Yeah. Like, why does he have to beg for money? And he gets it. The whole fucking thing is sickening.